o'clock. Our full committee is here.
7:30.
Did I say 7 o'clock? 7:30. Sorry, guys. Thank God I got you two on my sides. Anyways, tonight we have order number 26-1009728. Communication from the mayor. Read, appointment of Dr. Sandeep Jubal to the Board of Health for a 3-year term to expire February 5th, 2029. I'll read the letter from the mayor. Honorable President Ossing and councilors, it's for the appointment of Dr. Sandeep Jubal to the Board of Health. I am pleased to submit for your approval the appointment of Dr. Jubal to the Board of Health, which will expire February 5th, 2029, the first Monday in February pursuant to Mass General Laws, Chapter 111, Section 26. Dr. Jubal is not a resident of Marlborough, but works for UMass Memorial Medical Center. This relationship further connects the medical center to the community it serves. I am thankful to Dr. Jubal for sharing the personal connection with the city in the letter attached. The Board of Health will now have 2 doctors and a veterinarian that serve on the board. This level of education and connection to the medical field will help ensure policies and procedures that better serve our community. I personally want to thank Mr. Griffin, that's Jim Griffin, who has been on the Board of Health since 2013 and is retiring from the board. His value, dedication, and insight as a chair went above and beyond, navigating through COVID pandemic and still wanting to serve after is commendable. I cannot thank Mr. Griffin enough for spearheading the board through many challenges over the year. Thank you in advance for your consideration. Sincerely, Mayor Christian Dumas. With that said, I would like to call up Dr. Jubal, if you would like, to the center. And his letter, if you haven't read it, it's phenomenal, and we'll go over that, any questions, but I'll ask, just feel free to have a seat right there. Is the green, Dr. Jubal, is the green light on the microphone? Okay, as long as it's on. Yeah, just say hello. They'll run out. There you go.
Hello. Yes.
Beautiful.
Cool.
So our Personnel Committee is set up with 3 counselors. Councilor Doucette to my right, Councilor Navin to my left.
Hi.
And usually I ask them first if they have any questions.
Yes.
And again, thank you for your letter. I can read it out loud, but if the members have read it, I will let the members, I'm getting a nod, so I'll let them ask any questions. Councilor Doucette, do you have any questions?
Thank you very much. So just for point of discussion, can you summarize your background and why you decided to become a member of the board?
Great. Well, I have more than a few reasons. So, you know, just to give my introduction, I am a physician. I've been a physician for almost 26 years now. I graduated from India, so I'm an immigrant here on a green card. And it's just like an exposure just to kind of see how things work here in America. And that was just curiosity, you know, and I'm also part of Board of Registration in Medicine. I work for the state of Massachusetts, overseeing physician licenses in the state. So I have that experience, and I've got connection with Marlborough. I used to live here. This was my first town in Massachusetts where I resided. And especially this building has got very fond memories. My son, my younger one, was registered, so my birth registration happened in this building. So that way, and then I share a lot of patients in the city, Marlborough. Especially, I've got a lot of patients with tuberculosis, and you know, my time Marlborough, I came here around 2020, and the past 6 years, I've seen how the city has evolved. It's become larger, more dense. So I think it's more need to kind of have a good public health leadership in the city, and not in just city. The way kind of we have moved through COVID pandemic, and we have always hear about these outbreaks, about hantavirus now, you know, about Ebola virus cooking in Congo. So I think given as an infectious disease doctor, I do have that expertise, and yeah.
Infectious disease, I believe I read.
Yes, I am an infectious disease doctor at UMass.
Great.
Councilor Doucette.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Welcome.
Councilor Navin.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I just want to thank you for being willing to serve. I appreciate you taking a couple of minutes to walk through both your resume, your experience, and why you feel that Marlboro is a place that you'd like to do some additional service, even though you're no longer a resident. We really appreciate that. So, with that, I have no questions. So, if you would like to,
A
do you want
motion can be made,
All
and then
right,
I'll
we'll-
ask for any further questions from the other councilors in the chambers.
Wonderful.
Go ahead, Councilor.
Yeah, we'll move to approve.
Also move that. With that said, any further discussion? We have Councilor Irish and Councilor Fuccello here, and if you two would like to ask questions, feel free. So you're both all set? Okay. Well, and again, I guess I'll end it with, I am impressed with your resume, your letter of reference, and I'm glad to hear you were part of Marlboro. We'll get you back. Maybe we can get you back here. But, no, and in fact, you are here. You're here at Marlboro, well, I call it Marlboro Hospital still, but you're in our
Right.
local hospital.
Yeah.
And as I noted to you before the meeting, I've been involved with public health for many years. I don't want to say out loud how many years, but might show my age, but it's a very important field. In my view, it's the most important field we deal with. I'll never forget Mr. Griffin. We had a hearing during COVID. There was two sides to the coin. People didn't want to follow process to save people from dying, and other people wanted to follow the process. And I was up there at that meeting with the Board of Health requesting that they take the needed measures, and sometimes that's not easy as a board member, because you're basically making a decision that could affect, one way or the other, people's lives. But with that said, I'm in support of it, so a motion was made to approve you, and seconded. All in favor? The vote is 3-0. One other point of business, committee members, I would like to see if, it was on my end that we didn't get him in our last meeting, but I'd like to ask for a suspension so we can remove this from our committee and have it voted on tonight. Are we okay with that? for a
Yes,
suspension?
absolutely.
So we'll ask for a suspension, so hopefully tonight you'll be appointed.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Dr.
it.
Jubal.
Appreciate it.
With that said,
Motion to adjourn?
motion has been made to adjourn and seconded at 7:37. I'll get the time right this time. All in favor? We are adjourned. Thank you.